goes by a conservative aunt 2.0. I assume this person, Wall Street Apes, is just sharing somebody else's video.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I hope that you are doing well today. The reason I bring up this little video tonight is because a lot
All right, let's get going.
I wanted to bring it to your attention. So as we know, that they've been shooting people all over the country, and they're bringing them into Wisconsin now. This says free ID for voting. Get an ID for voting even if you do not have the documentation to get a regular Wisconsin ID. This is on Wisconsin.'s website. Okay.
Now, I don't know what he means. I have to, like, before I can confirm this, when he said it's on Wisconsin's website, I'm not sure what that means. Wisconsin Department of Transportation, is that where it is? I'll have to double check to find out if this is actually, live, or if this is actually still up. But essentially, this is referring to illegals getting an ID so they can vote, even if they don't qualify for an actual ID. So if this is true, by the way, if somebody can find the link and verify it, and then you can post it in chat. It's very concerning, right? This would, if this is true, this would, how would I say, this would prove exactly what a lot of people are thinking.
Okay, show something. That's really if you don't have all your entities, you can still get an ID for voting. I'm willing to bet that the blue people are giving them munties, hunties to
Good
vote
save.
blue.
Well, what ends up happening is, let's actually put this up. Thank you. Let's go. Real-time fact check. This is real. Here's the proof. It's on wisconsin.gov. So Wisconsin dot is correct, but it's also a government website.
Claiborne.
And this shows get a free ID for voting is easy, even when you do not have the documentation. Thank God getting an ID is easy. Go to the DMV. Now you must provide name, date of birth, proof of identity, Wisconsin residency, and proof of citizenship. That's kind of a big one on the end. But number 3 says if you don't have any of these, you can still get an ID for voting. Just bring whatever you have to the DMV and fill out 2 forms, the MV 3004 and the MV 3012. Now, what these are particular, I assume that they are some sort of exception forms. Right, let's bring them up. This is the DMV Administrator Petition Unavailable Documentation. Use of this form is authorized pursuant to Wisconsin Administrative Code.
Yeah, it's been raining for almost 48 hours now. Fucking flooding all over the place. I'm driving to Cleveland.
Wisconsin Act 23.
Sorry, I'm dealing with a couple copyright things from previous streams.
For United States citizens not born in the United States, who do not have
That's
the
awesome.
appropriate documentation.
Good to see them. YouTube's
Also
very concerned about copyrights.
Wisconsin ID cards used for voting are free. Check the box. ID for free on the back. So first you have to fill out MV 3004. If you have a social security number, you must provide it. By the way, you should have to have one to vote, I would assume. Complete form MV 3004. If you are not a U.S. citizen, present proof of legal presence every time you apply. To get your original ID, you either need a current unexpired required Wisconsin ID or proof of name, date of birth, legal presence, identity, Wisconsin residence. I mean, this is concerning. I am not a legal expert,
Well, it says
but
legal presence.
I don't like it.
If this isn't election interference that's going on in the United States right now, and this is one state, you can look this up on Wisconsin.com. I don't know what it is.
This other link, by the way, thank you to my real-time fact checkers. Here's how to obtain a free Wisconsin state ID for voting purposes. Check the box. So they basically give you an infographic onto how to get an ID, but I'm not sure that, I can't tell you, I know that when I vote in Wisconsin, I'm asked for my ID, but I don't know if that's the case everywhere. So getting the ID may not even matter whether or not you can vote. But yeah, of course, it is my opinion that
Oh, look at all that water there. Damn. That
they
whole
are
field's flooded.
flying in all of these illegals and putting them in areas that they want to turn blue. There's a reason they're in Wisconsin. Wisconsin went red, then blue, and now they're worried about it going red again. There's a reason they want to put them, in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Right? First of all,
Now, if you've watched me for long
Second
enough,
of
you know
all,
I'm a
you
big
can
Michigan
start to chip
fan,
away
so.
at the redness of those said states. Now, I don't know at what rate illegals actually
Not a
vote,
Buckeye fan.
unless they are extremely well incentivized, I would imagine. I imagine most illegals
Got to get some
are
gas
not,
before heading to Cleveland.
they're not
And large iced tea.
wanting to spend time around government buildings. The only reason, like many states, the only reason Wisconsin is blue is because of two cities. Basically,
There's no such
two
thing as a blue
dots
state,
out of
only blue
1,000
cities.
dots in this state make it blue, and that's Milwaukee and Madison. Madison's like 95% blue, and Milwaukee's like 80% blue, and it's like 2/3 of the state's population. This is why the Electoral College is kind of important. This is why people who want to abolish the Electoral College,
It could be.
they know what that
Not
really
me,
means.
but yeah. Look at that. Look at that
Abolishing
drainage
the
dish.
Electoral
It's
College
full.
really means
Full. I've never seen it that full.
Just being blue forever, being like the Australia or the UK, where you're just
Even
left
where it
or
drains
left
off
are
into.
your only options. They're shipping them
Over
into
here by the
Minnesota,
freeway.
They're shipping them into Wisconsin. They're shipping them in to Michigan. This is
It's
undeniable.
moving like a fucking
What is
small river.
not yet proven beyond a reasonable doubt is their intention.
That needs to be
which
unplugged
would be
somehow.
Impossible to prove. But it certainly is my opinion that they are doing this to shift the state's voting demographics. They've been trying forever to make Texas blue, and for some reason it just keeps staying red. They want to pump them into Florida. They want to get those electoral votes, pump them into Florida, pump them into everywhere else they conceivably can to shift the voting demographics. Obviously, I can't state this as a fact.
Why can't you?
State this as a fact. What can you do about it? Well, you can start locally and start petitions to, require identification and citizenship to vote. These are two pretty core issues that are not being enforced in a lot of states. I think if you get this enforced, that's a great place to start.
Right.
If you
Puppy's
non-elected
gonna
people
whine.
who are going to allow people who aren't citizens to vote. Make it a very simple
I got
requirement.
Ivar with me. I'll show him when I get back.
I think making voting a national holiday might be an interesting thing to do. Generally, people who are unemployed and sitting at home have time to vote anyway. The people who are working have less time to vote. Things like that. Now, I don't know how that would actually shake out, to be honest with you. I don't know if it would even affect turnout or if it would be more beneficial. But certainly, I'd like people who have to go to work every day to have a chance to vote, rather than just the people who are sitting at home. People seem to. We need candidates. We need candidates who also, support strong voter ID laws. If they don't support that, then they don't get your vote. You know, that's where I would start. I would look at abolishing long-term welfare. I don't have any problem with short-term welfare, but people living off it, no. Because that is a carrot that the Democrats use every election season. Oh, they're going to take away your free money if you vote for the orange man. Get rid of that. Long-term welfare has to go. Short-term welfare, disability, unemployment, I don't have any problem with short-term. These things are supposed to be short-term gap fills, not a lifestyle. Stop paying people more for having more babies. Because these are the carrots that people threaten to take away in exchange for votes. But that's probably where I would start. I just want to respond to a couple of kind Rumble rants. Defiant Blackout. Then I forgot to come back. Oh, I think that's part of a two-parter, so I'm going to read the first part. The countdown isn't what bothers me, it's the timing. You say going live at 1, get here at 1, have to wait 15 minutes. Okay, I get it. So just make sure you start at 12:45. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair, Defiant. I usually try to. Today I just got behind. Pac-Man says, of course, evil Evers will do something like this. They want to cheat in the election again. Yeah, I remember when Evers promised that he was going to legalize marijuana and he got all those votes from libertarian potheads like me. And then he never did it. Darkshine5 said, happy birthday, mate. Get yourself a drink later. Thank you, Darkshine. I will. Matt Hammond says, happy birthday. Enjoy dinner tonight. Your doggo's living his best life in that picture. Yeah, he's maxing and relaxing. That's for sure. Just want to remind people wherever you're watching, you know, if you're on Rumble, you're awesome. Thank you. If you're on YouTube, if you're on the Midwestly channel, please start making the move over to Quartercast. Quartercast is, you know, Midwestly's going away this weekend. I can't have it getting an old strike. There's 175 people watching on Midwestly. Please make the move to Quartercast. Quartercast, one word. We're live there right now. I'll put the link in the description. Make the move over there. Or Rumble's fine too. Rumble's better. But Jeremy's going to Myanmar location, the second last Rambo movie. The second to last Rambo movie was almost my favorite. Is that crazy to say? Is that crazy to say that the second last Rambo movie, I think it was just called Rambo. That was my second favorite Rambo movie. Rambo 2 was probably my favorite.
Dude, get in the back.
Tony.
Was he crying?
Yeah, actually.
Sitting in my seat when I got back.
That's correct.
What? No, you had a chance to eat before we left, asshole. Go.
I thought that like the gore was a little over the top in that Rambo movie, the second last one. Like it was like a little over the top.
All right, let's get the flak out.
You could definitely tell they ramped it up, but it's not like I disliked it.
Yeah, he knows I got a couple taquitos. He was waiting in my seat.
Like,
there he is. Say hi, Ivar.
No, I don't.
Hi, Ivar.
There's not. You have bonfire babies. You have their
Hey, Dove.
babies.
Dove.
There's all sorts of stuff. But it did make, like, the guy on the 50 cal, I don't know if it was 50 cal, but the super big sniper rifle, like, there was that shot he took where it just, like,
welcome to the stream.
Guys. Can you move your CIB NES Mega Man game to the middle of the shelf? I don't know. That would be a job for Maggie now. Commando was the best Rambo movie. No, Commando is a good movie, undeniably.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Some of the best one-liners. You'll have to excuse my friend. He's dead tired.
Your shirt's falling off, man. This shirt's too small for him. I'm gonna take it off and get
No, I don't. I gotta go dead center.
He go be naked.
I think I go dead center.
Brandon!
By the way,
Welcome.
huge shout out to this stream sponsor real quick. Tax Network USA. Are you struggling with back taxes or unfiled returns? The IRS is escalating collections, adding 20,000 new agents and sending over 5 million collection letters to kick off 2024. In these challenging times, your best defense is Tax Network USA. Don't let the IRS take advantage of you. With over 14 years experience, Tax Network USA has saved their clients over $1 billion in back taxes. No matter the size of your tax issue, their expertise is your advantage. They specialize in negotiating with the IRS, aiming to significantly reduce your debt. They don't just negotiate, they also protect your assets from IRS seizures and manage your yearly returns for ongoing compliance. Importantly, they are also licensed to help in all state tax issues regardless of where you live. The clock is ticking. Don't wait for the IRS to step its game up and seize control of your financial future now. Contact Tax Network USA for immediate relief. .com/Jeremy, links in the description. Don't let tax issues overpower you. Turn to Tax Network USA and find your financial peace of mind. Now, interesting. Pac-Man says Mike Johnson is on American citizens without warrant. I know, I saw that. I know. If it wasn't a travel day, I'd have I have to get packed. I have to get all my like audio equipment, all that kind of stuff. I was in Madison last week. Can't believe how many blue signs I saw on properties. TDS is strong there. Oh, Madison. I mean, Madison's always been very liberal, but I mean, it's pretty brutal. Want to watch a trans ideology demon get absolutely wrecked? Thanks, Bo Jiden, for the happy birthday wishes. Is that the Section 702 thing? Yes, it is. The cracks are starting to show. The cracks are starting to show in big trans, in the trans, ideology of vocation of America. This is just a clip from Dr. Phil, which I think we're going to enjoy together. This is a quiet clip that's not, it's all the way up on my end, so hopefully you can hear it. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. I'm not trying to be mean. Dr. Phil is a hack. That might be true. But I do think he's extremely useful in his current iteration where he's exposing DEI and the trans agenda, Like, I'm not gonna, I don't even follow him on Twitter. I'm not gonna have Dr. Phil on my show, although actually, of course I would. But I think he's doing great work, and also the border crisis, He can be a hack, but he's got a big platform. This is kind of what I thought about. I've been rethinking a lot of my feuds lately.
Or fucking Ranger!
And I feel like if there's a content creator that I disagree with something on strongly, but like a large percentage
big
of
toe.
the stuff they do
Cool.
good, that needs to be something that I just need to chill out on. Except for Pearl, I'm always going to dunk on Pearl.
Keep that toe jam clear then.
But anyway, yeah, I think this is a man. But just listen to the crowd. This is a, I don't know what Dr. Phil's crowd is, but I assume it's mostly like moms, right?
That's so quiet.
Get booed.
Dude, don't talk.
Oh. Feminem, is that a rapper?
Whatever, dude. You're gonna play a low volume thing where everyone's got to. Oh, geez, this guy's an idiot up here. Not like getting over at the last minute. Literally tells you a mile back.
It's maxed out. If you guys can't hear it, I don't know what to do. I can't.
Well, don't talk.
It's maxed out. All right. Well, I'll have to skip that clip because it's like literally maxed out. It's not a boomer thing. It's sharing the audio. It's just quiet. Essentially, it goes, Dr. Phil, when a trans advocate is met with groans of disapproval from the audio, from the studio audience saying these kids know who they are at 3, 4, and 5. Expert doctor explains why detransitioners show us that kids, in fact, do not.
Yeah, my flag was blowing pretty hard.
The trans advocate asks the doctor how often detransition occurs. He says that regret can take a long time to manifest, but a 2022 comprehensive review of medical records of teens and young adults shows that 30% of them discontinued hormones after 4 years. That's a huge chunk of people that, would have cut their healthy breast tissue off, that are just like, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. And by the way, that's after only 4 years. What do you think these people are going to do after 10 years? The rate of detransition is likely to go up, the doctor says, because the gender affirmation protocol used in these clinics is based on the idea that, quote, kids know who they are, without any safeguards or questioning of these kids' motives and mindsets. The rate of regret will increase. There's no doubt about that.
What's going on?
There's no doubt about that. And if you look at, just in the last week, we've seen these articles come out. This is a study done by, in April, first week of April. Puberty blockers may not be reversible and could raise the children's risk of fertility problems and even cancer. Mayo Clinic suggests. The Mayo Clinic has said, nah, actually, puberty blockers aren't good. You know what's interesting is the trans cult, the trans ideology, the doctors, the activists that have been pushing this, what have they been saying about puberty blockers since day one?
Yeah, that was a funny one.
You need to, wait, you need to fix locals. Why? Locals is working fine. I see everyone in locals. The number one thing these people said is, well, it's just totally harmless. You can just pause puberty. Wrong. Happy birthday, boss. When's the dunking on Pearl stream? Probably not for a while. I'm doing a little bit of channel growth appearances this coming up week. Lol Nauticot says, happy birthday, Jeremy. These doctors need to be held liable for pushing transitioning. 20 years ago to transition, a person was required to be at least 18 and live as their preferred sex for 1 year. That even seems light. You know?
What? Man, this fucking
that
exit being light. Closed really sucks, man. It really slows everything down.
So all these weirdos that have been pushing all this stuff, right? Song says, I got told all the issues it can cause when I started. Heart attacks, cancer, incontinence, and more. Damn. Now, you want to take puberty blockers, that's fine. That's, whatever. I guess that's a different argument. But the idea that there's they're just such an easy fix and that you can put the most important time in your body's physiology on pause with no repercussions, everyone knew that was bologna sausage, right? Everyone knew that was bananas. But what did the doctors say? What would these demonic doctors would tell the kids parents, do you want a dead kid or a trans kid? That's what they would say. to push them into it. I'm not kidding. They would say, do you want a dead kid or a trans kid? In fact, the statistics around affirming care, from what I have seen, do not reduce the rate of self-deletion at all. In fact, in some cases, it goes up.
Yeah, they want their cash. That's exactly
Raven
it.
Black Dove says, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist, then a veterinarian, then an astronaut, then an entomologist, then a movie star, then a screenwriter, and a director. Now my career is in IT, and I'm a cybersecurity architect. Yeah, it sounds like you've gone through many transitions. Whoa! Ice cap site. Thank you so much. I think that's the biggest Rumble rant I've ever gotten. Whoosh Mouth says, happy birthday, Jeremy. Who would have thought that might get serious legal backlash? They will. They will. By the way, I'm not somebody who doesn't believe. I believe dysphoria is real, of course. It is real. Gender dysphoria is real, just like body dysmorphia is real. The problem is when you take something that is real and you attach clout to it, you push it on platforms like TikTok, you attach, you raise up people like Dylan Mulvaney and say, oh, you could take some puberty blockers for a few years and get famous. If you want to cut your breasts off or have a new vagina made or whatever, once you're 18, 19, 20, I would strongly advise against it. But if that's what you want to do and you can find a doctor to do it, I feel a lot differently about that than doing it to someone who's 15, 16, 17. You know, there are people that do extreme body modification surgeries, and they're gonna have to live with that decision for the rest of their life. To me, it's just more sinister when you're talking about with kids,
Sweet, thanks, Scott.
You see, meet the clinicians.
I don't have the chat pulled up.
Blockers who are generational vulnerable children, including a girl, just
else
because she liked Thomas the Tank as a toddler, and how some are still offering them powerful drugs privately. To me, this shit is demonic. Pardon my French. Like, you have to be an actual demon to be seeking out kids to do this. I mean, that's my, people who have anorexia don't get told by the doctor to not eat food, right? But only in only in people with body dysmorphia, bodybuilders, they're not told by their psychiatrist to go work out more and take more anabolic steroids. But only with gender dysmorphia are doctors saying, you should do body surgeries and you should do all this kind of stuff, It's only with this. Dysmorphia is real, okay? But I don't like the machine around it, right? Like, I didn't make a video on it because it's somebody's kid, but like, did you see what Hollywood, who is it, Angelina Jolie, whose kid is that? She's like literally the meme. Like, there's the funeral meme. Do you know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Yeah, this one. Anybody want to say anything? I'm trans. Like, that's what this kid did at her grandfather's funeral. Ben Affleck, yeah, sorry. It's like, come on. You're at your grandfather's funeral. To me, that's somebody that's been socially programmed to think that there's, you're supposed to, I don't know, get supposed to clout or something like that. Ouija49 says, happy birthday, I've been watching for years. I love seeing the live streams, keep it up. That aside, I think I know where you're traveling to, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the show. Right on, yeah. Should be pretty good. Just this Friday, I normally am live, so just so everyone knows, my normal live stream time is 5:30 Eastern.
Yeah, it sucks.
But I've got
Same time I watch a bunch of other people.
Alistair Crowley. That's a interesting mention. Here's another great. This one's a little louder. Here's another epic. Dr. Phil destroys DEI in 49 seconds.
The table and have to overcome racism, unconscious bias, misogyny, and so how do we help level the playing field for everyone?
Okay, so that means you're trying to create equality of outcome.
Uh-oh.
That's what I hear you saying about playing God. How do you create equality of outcome? I mean, people aren't the same. You're right. Some people are shorter, some people are taller looking over that fence. They can't both play in the NBA.
Right?
You can't create equality of outcome. What gives a DEI program the right to come in and try and alter the nature of things to create equality of outcome? That's been tried. That didn't work. That was called Marxism.
Oops. Oops. Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Have you guys been enjoying? There's another topic I wanted to. By the way, I think I'm going to do a Sunday live stream again this week, just so people know. I'm going to try and chum the waters on Saturdays and Sundays, in particular on Rumble, to try and find new viewers for my weekly live stream. Just so everyone knows, I'm live weekly, 5:30 Eastern. I prefer if you watch on Rumble, but I'm glad that you watch wherever you watch. In particular, if you're watching on the Midwestly YouTube channel right now, like Chad, Lance, Crimson, Skidmark, Coastline Kid, please move over to Quartercast. If you can, do it right now, because this channel is getting deleted. And then also, or I mean, I'll go to Rumble. Rumble is ideal, but if you want to stay on YouTube, then go there. In Canada, they have a suit company that makes suits for $20,000 and up, and they're bulletproof, like John Wick suits. Darkshine says it's nothing new. Plenty of kids my age used to say that they wish they were males or female, but that was about it perceived being easier as the opposite sex. Teenagers need the truth, not an easy out.
Links.
True. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, everybody.
I'm driving, man.
So everyone's been telling me, you gotta watch Reacher. Reacher's a good show. Reacher's cool.
You mean for my other channels? What are you asking? Or what I'm listening to? I can try to link it.
Now I'm gonna use Reacher's, this guy's actual
Doing it from another
words
phone,
because,
though.
you know.
It's the quartering on Rumble.
Reacher star Alan Richardson baffled at religious support for Donald Trump.
I can do links
on
on
a con man, and the entire Christian church seems to treat him like he's their poster child. There seems to also
my other channels. It's I have a link tree as well. It's in the description.
I believe I know why he's doing this. He looked at what
of all my channels.
Chris Pratt.
I'm streaming on a few different things right now. I think just
he has never claimed
Rumble, Facebook, and YouTube right now.
Like a Trump supporter.
Yeah, the links are in the description.
Just because the guy goes to church,
you're welcome.
The entire weight of the media tried to cancel him. Remember that? Oh my God, you go to a church and your church doesn't affirm
I have
gay people.
accounts in multiple places, as you'll see when you open that link tree, but
this is, you know, but
I don't really do much. I mean, locals, I don't have enough of an audience on locals to broadcast more than 30 minutes at a time, so I don't even bother with that right now. I do once in a great while on desktop, but
you know, I apologize for being a Christian.
It's pretty rare.
But I definitely want to clarify, I'm not a Trump guy. I think that's what he's doing. But there's also a big misconception that Christians are all
quartering
Republican. That's far from true. If you look at people that do, you know, they go to these huge non-denominational mega churches. most of those people are liberals. So, but
shit.
this is about optics. And so, quote, this was a tragic case. I think he's talking about Breonna Taylor, whose boyfriend shot at the cops first, but facts don't matter. This is the Reacher Star. For their improprieties is disturbing to me. We should completely reform the way we do it. I mean, you shouldn't have to spend more time getting an education as a hairstylist than a cop. Very hard for people to make mistakes or abuse power in our institutions. What?
See,
why don't you ask Derek Chauvin about how cops get away with murdering people? Derek Chauvin is sitting in a federal penitentiary.
No.
He is in prison just like the same reason people who were trespassing on January 6th are in prison. They are political, much more continued success in the future. Thank you. Jake Martin, happy birthday. You're doing a public service event. Thank you. Thank you, Jake. Tech Bear said at House 7, I wanted to be the Green Power Ranger. Green. I think green was probably my favorite too. Didn't the Green Power Ranger turn into the White Power Ranger? I forget that, did he leave and then come back? I forget. Shades' brother, ruining the lives of kids is demonic. I might sound like a madman, but opening that Bible exposes much of the evil in modern day. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Hope it's a good one. Thank you, dude. That's very kind. Yeah, so, I mean, I think that, ultimately you end up with a lot of these shit libs or people who aren't even necessarily religious. They're like, oh man, I gotta make sure, I go to church, but I don't want Hollywood to know that, or I don't want Hollywood to think I support Trump. So I have to come out and say heinous things about Trump. I mean, Donald Trump is objectively not a rapist. So the fact that this guy said that, I mean, Trump should sue him for libelous statements, although, I don't know, those lawsuits are hard to win. But, what, just because you believe some porn star who's made her entire career off of blowing the guy one time? By the way, just so we're clear, I 110% believe Trump had sex with Stormy Daniels. I 110% believe that he cheated on all of his wives. I 110% believe that. Okay, I believe Bill Clinton was porking Monica Lewinsky. Guess what? I don't care about any of it. I don't care if Donald Trump is snorting Adderall every 30 minutes in the presidential office as long as he's taking care of this country. And I don't care if the president is getting a little side piece in JFK banging Marilyn Monroe. I don't care. I don't care. Why did I have to get a text message to tell me that From Coffee Break Coffee is having a sale to celebrate your birthday? And you did not tell us. It's in the title.
Oh, it's his birthday?
I mean, how is this broad in court again? Didn't he get tried for this before? I just don't care about any of this shit. Do you think that Americans
I'm gonna actually send him a
Donald Trump
quick little
a stripper?
rumble rant.
Nobody seemed to care that allegedly Barack Obama was sucking some guy's dick in a bathhouse. Allegedly. Or was it the other way around? Remember when she tried suing Donald Trump and lost so bad? Not only did she have to pay Donald Trump's legal fees, this is something all these weirdo libs don't remember. She lost her lawsuit against Donald Trump so bad that she had to to pay his legal fees, which generally means that your case was so terrible that it wasted everybody's time. Shortly after that, her lawyer went to prison. Don't care. And these libs are like, yeah, the hush money case, the hush money case. For what? For what? I don't believe that Stormy Daniels even wants to be doing this. That's what I think.
I'm gonna send him a $5 rant.
Because she keeps
Says happy birthday, Jeremy, but back to blue till it happens to you.
What did her lawyer go to prison for? Trying to extort Nike? If I remember correctly, is that, Chad, can you remind me? Is that correct? By the way, don't forget to check out tnusa.com/support. There's some text at USA sponsored the stream. inDOCtriNATION says, happy birthday, Jeremy, but back the blue till it happens to you. Hey, I'm saying, like, I'm not a back the blue guy. I believe very strongly that there are bad cops and that the police union is trash. Just like I think I also believe there are good teachers and that the teachers union is trash. I think the teachers union and the police union is, protects the worst of their ilk. And did you ever get the most violent ones? Oh, is it because you're behind and you're like, I'm not spending it with mine. I hate it. It would be cool if people who are behind on the stream, if their comments. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. So anyway, yeah.
Drew a blank.
What? I don't know. Bugsy, what is going on with you? Do you not think I read chat? I don't understand it. Or maybe it's a meme that I don't understand. So anyway, they are now trying to reboot the Avengers with a black leader, of course. At CinemaCon, Marvel's Kevin Feige showed off footage
Triple
of
trailer.
Captain America, Brave New World that shows.
I only ever see him on the turnpike.
Asking Black Captain America, who it is, I'm not calling Anthony Mackie Captain America, to rebuild the Avengers. The comments. Steve Rogers is Captain America. Sam Wilson is the Falcon. This movie is going to bomb. This is a joke, right? Golly, I hope he built a super diverse team. Pass. Tired concept. Wow, I'm not even slightly interested. Just absolute, like every comment. By the way, this is on IGN too, right? Every single comment just dunking it.
All right, I forgot to have another phone that I can look at the chat on.
Why does he think nobody cares about this stuff? What do you mean? Donald Trump didn't lose a single vote because of the grab him by the pussy thing. I guarantee it. Objectively, he lost no significant votes because of that. Like are you an AR guy or an AK guy?
Honestly, that's what sold me on him.
I don't like to have to clean my gun constantly, and I don't have to, have a little sand or dirt get into it and have to break down the whole damn thing so it keeps working. You could throw an AK-47 in a crick and come back in 6 months and pick it up, and it works fine. What's happening? What is going on in that chat? I try being on a game. What? I won't go on gaming streams. Who are you talking about? People are weird. 762 by.
My eyes on the road. I keep the chat hung up in a different
Hey,
spot where
ARs
it's
are
right
sexy.
in
I
line
have
with the
one
road.
that's very sexy and it looks nice on my shelf.
Yeah,
But shit hit
believe
the
me,
fan,
safety. I'm all
grabbing
about
AK,
safety.
it's
I
not
used to
even a
work these
question.
roads as a paramedic, so I get it. I appreciate that though. Michael, what up, buddy?
WG49, as far as I'm aware, the comic with Falcon and Cap bombed. I don't know why they thought this was smart. Hey, the Captain Marvel bombed 4 separate times and they kept running it. By the way, hey, thank you, Captain Sangri. Happy birthday, Joe. You have a beer on me. I will. I'm up to 2 beers now. Thank you so much.
We're heading to Cleveland, homie. Got about an hour and a half left.
Yeah, thank you for all the beers. Can I spread the beers out over the weekend, though? You know? And by the way, like, I don't care about, you know, the lore about Anthony Mackie. He's just not Captain America. He's not. They would have been better off rebuilding another Captain America instead of trying to do this crap.
Yeah.
And by the way,
believe me,
Anthony Mackie says
I
Captain
am
America Brave New World
careful.
will serve as a clear reset for the MCU. Its new storyline with
I still
new
bitch about other
characters.
people, man. I drive like a grandpa. That's like 4 over, cruise control locked. That's why I'm getting passed on the right while this idiot is passing on the left, doing 72.
Great. What do you think those new beliefs will be? Do you think they'll be Orange Man?
Come to
bad?
Pittsburgh? I was just telling Dirty last night, I probably am, not this weekend, but next weekend. That's the goal. I have to do some work out there at the office in Pittsburgh. So yeah, I'll be heading that way pretty soon.
Would be welcome for another soulless MCU movie. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I did see that the Joker 2 trailer was the second most viewed trailer of all time, second only to Barbie, I think. That's the Lady Gaga effect. That's why she keeps getting jobs. She's a demonic whore and a hater. I have no interest in seeing a movie that weirdo is in. But I'm the minority. She has a lot of fans worldwide. AK will have ammo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Crap, it's a fan. No, it won't. Bro, do you know how many AK rounds are still getting?
And if I have to do
out?
anything on a laptop or something like that, I literally I'll pull over to do it.
You can buy AK even during the ammo shortage. You can buy AK.
I'll admit I've tried doing it, and I'm like, no fucking way. I'm gonna kill somebody doing this, so I don't do it. Can't do it.
And far fewer people own AKs than ARs. Maybe that's not true. I would suspect though. I would suspect there's a lot of people that own an AR but not an AK. I would suspect that a lot of people that own an AK also own an AR. And I bet you that there are a lot of people who own an AR but do not own an AK. Dug out of the ocean. Oh yeah, haven't you ever seen that ammo for sale? Doing a 308, not an AK. We'll have one of those too, an AR-10. Yeah, 7.62 by 3.9 is cheap and it's plentiful. There would not be. Yeah, see, Sith knows what I'm talking about. That's how you know AK owners. Sith wrote spam with ammo. They're everywhere. You can buy pallets of them. Is it actually my birthday? Yes, it actually is my birthday. Load your own. I mean, yeah, Bernal spam cans are very accurate. Yeah. See, I'm saying way more people own a.
Anna, welcome to Rumble. All right, I got it opened up.
I mean, yes, until I had my boating accident. That's right.
Oh shit.
Until I had my boating accident. I just spent $62 on 30 block of AK.
Good luck with the job interview, Anna.
Come on. What's that the ammo marketplace site?
I just have Rumble opened up. I'm not even logged in on this browser. It's fine. I can still see
Where's
chat.
that one everyone uses? guarantee you, AK ammo is cheap AF.
Anybody else know Dove? Seems pretty cool.
Ammo, my caliber.
I'm leery about adding new people anymore. I know that Team Essie and all them have been sending in sock accounts. So seems pretty cool, but you know how that goes.
It's 40
I'm not
cents
going
a
to
round.
quickly.
That's kind of double.
You know,
what I would
people are
pay
going to have
for
to be
it.
on the channel for a couple
But you can still
streams
get it for
before I
40
add them
cents a
anymore.
round. So a 30 pack definitely wasn't $60.
I had to remove somebody, and actually I had to ban my first person from the chat
Now,
the other
Royal
day.
Tiger
Or not
is
chat, but the
garbage
channel.
here. I had a lot of, what is it, Tiger, Thunder, not Thunder Tiger, but some other kind of Tiger shit ammo. But it actually,
I hate to have to do.
never had an FTE or an FTL with like probably 1,000 rounds through it. It was the cheapest crap. It looked like, the annoying thing when you buy AK ammo is that a lot of it comes in like, I bought like cases and cases of it, but each case included 1,000 little boxes in it, which annoyed the shit out of me. But anyway, yeah, it's about 40 to 50 cents a round. That's on the Golden Tiger. Yeah, that's what it is. Golden Tiger.
What channel?
Case. That's what I have. But it was like the cheapest crap around.
What
I
channel,
bought, like,
Dove?
5,000 rounds for almost nothing. And like, I have not had a single problem with it. It's been completely, like when I got it, I'm like, oh boy, this looks like cheap shit, you know? But then it's like, oh, actually, no, it's like perfect. Never have a problem with it, ever. It's cool that you talk to John. I always talk to my chick. I always talk to my chick. Sometimes I think that costs me viewers, but
Really?
I like
Last night?
talk to my chick.
On his stream?
Like it gets people get like, because I let my chat get me.
I gotta say, it doesn't surprise me, but yeah.
I'm up round.
Oh, AJOT? Okay.
I already closed it. You can find it on Amazon.
I love AJOT. I actually did a couple streams with Toe
okay.
for Life when he was up here,
So now,
and I will when he comes back. I was hoping I'd have enough time today to run down to Akron and maybe hook up with Lemmy for a while. You've got Anna's seal of
did you
approval,
see
so
that Trantifa member?
we'll take the risk.
I let my chat get me off. Hey, if I see a bunch of red super chats in a row, that might actually work. So yeah, the Trantifa member, okay, built an IED, detonated it in front of the Republican Attorney General's building. This happened almost 2 months ago. Did anybody even hear about it? Has anybody even heard about it? Want to know how he got arrested? He uploaded this to TikTok.
All right, I'm in there.
Yeah,
Logged in.
It was like a nail bomb. Agent X6, thank you for that. Yeah. Like a literal IED. You know how they caught him? He uploaded a stupid video breaking to TikTok about all of his Antifa stickers that he left at the scene. So he went to the scene.
Cats are
Put
calling.
stickers around.
Wait,
Blew up the bomb.
I added you. I don't come. You don't have the
Cops
wrench.
found him on a TikTok doing this.
Add as a moderator. It's been added. Okay.
That's not even an aesthetic. by the way, just another upper middle class white guy. That's who Antifa is. It's upper middle class white and white, upper middle class white, family raised and white. That's who's really in Antifa, at least in the United States. They're all rich kids or kids of rich parents. None of these kids grew up poor. And they all think they're fighting the power. This guy has a robotics degree. He had a job in a robotics factory.
You guys see the
He's
thumbnail
probably making $100,000 a year.
to the Rumble chat?
I was going to federal prison. Federal pound me in the rear prison.
The guy's the head mixer at one of our plants. He's like, hey, you seen my MAGA socks? I'm like, what?
Yeah, Polar Dash. At least
Obviously, he's a black guy too. He's fucking funny as shit.
This is how the cops figured out it was him, by the way.
He said it comes with a little comb and everything. His socks.
Let me pull up the court documents. Here. Is it? No. Here? No. Here? One of the court documents I read when I covered it in a standalone video.
Good luck at the interview, Anna.
This moron had very unique stickers. We also found these stickers at the scene, and that's how we found out it was him. It was like the dumbest idiot ever. Here. Yeah. In particular, the following stickers were identified as being placed by the subject, which also matched the stickers held by the idiot in the above referenced social media video. He was placing the stickers, and he went back to the scene, detonated a bomb, and then uploaded a video about the stickers, and that's how he got caught.
Fucking cop coming up on me. State trooper.
I mean,
State piggy. Fuck you.
CLK.
Fuck you, piggy.
Thank you for that. Welcome. Very cool. Thank you. Jack says Antifa are literally fastest brown shirts. Yeah. By the way, if you're tuned into the stream, my normal stream time is Monday through Friday, 5:30 Eastern. I'm streaming early just for today. Next week will be all 5:30 Eastern. Got the Plumber says happy birthday, Jeremy. Shout out
Sucks because I watch Robert Govea watching the Watchers.
Okay, thank you.
He comes on at 6, so I've been missing Jeremy's show now. I usually used to play it during my desktop streams during the day. But he kind of fucked himself with me.
Bilton making an appearance. Good afternoon from Anton's Meat and Eat. Free shipping for your Bilton using code ordering, one word. Bilton USA, Anton USA. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Me every single day. That's the truth. He doesn't pay me to say that. I actually eat it every day. Lago says, happy birthday, Jeremy, back in a proper time slot.
See?
And I don't know what that means. So, I don't know, is that Spanish? So anyway, idiot got caught and arrested. Nobody reported on it because, you know damn well if this was some mega extremist, right? Some mega extremist that had done this at like Letitia James's office, something like that. You know, if he had done this to a Democrat's office or something like that, it would have been front page news. It would have tied it back to Trump. It would have said, here's more
his rhetoric.
Trump extremism, all this stuff. But because he's a little Trantifa super soldier, not only did hardly anybody cover the story, but nobody's covering the arrest. Well, that's 41 in Spanish. Oh, shout out. That is correct. Mega terrorist sweeping the country. Exactly, him. Yeah, that's exactly what the headline would be. But, you know, now it'll just be a blip. People are reporting on it on a Friday. No one's going to talk about it. No one's going to, you know, the media's not going to say anything about radical trans people, even though we have put it this way. I do not believe for 1 second that they don't know what this pipe bomb's here. Now, there are many theories. There are many theories that the feds did it, or that, I don't know. I don't know who did, but I know they know who did, if that makes sense. That happens is those leftists either want people to conform to their evil deeds, or confirm their evil deeds were good because they feel guilty or they want credit for it. Yeah. Well, now he's going to be sharing a cell with some guy named Bubba, and he's going to find out what resisting really feels like. I think that's all the topics I had for the show today. Hey, reminder, by the way, if you haven't yet, pull out your phone and grab the Veeves app. Veeves is you can scan store and figure out if the company's essentially woke or hates you or not. It's super helpful. And when you install it and they ask you for like a confirmation code, use code 4444. So 4 fours, and then you get a free trial. I think it's only like $1 a month anyway, but you might as well take the free trial. So if you get Veeves, it's on the App Store, it's on Google Play. You can set your preferences. I use it all the time, and I don't remember why I opened that tab, but I will remind you to get it. Deplorable Pirate Captain Beer says, TV show idea, white Antifa BLM type incel with purple Aki. yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah. Or general butt naked. What's everyone got going on this weekend? Remember, if you're on the Midwestly channel, make sure you subscribe to Bordercast, because the streams are going away on that channel and they'll only be on Bordercast. Follow Sweet Baby Ink Detected. I do. Manual coffee grinder, but I don't have an electric one to suggest. Drinking and buying guns, that sounds a good weekend. Recording. Have you watched the movie Civil War? I have not. Shout out to the people watching on Twitch. I have not watched it yet. On demand. We're not roasting 50,000 bags at a time like all my competition are. So check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. It's spring injury season. What's that? I have a Bosen kitchen grinder. I really like it. Well, there you go. What's the name of that app? Veeves. Veevs. And then when you install it, you use code 4444. What the movie that is. Tim's take was pretty bad. Tim's takes on modern media are maybe the worst. The only person like who's worse at like modern media than Tim Pool is Gavin McInnes. Rumble insiders selling stock. Define insiders. Who's a Rumble insider? I'm not. I'm holding. Although I only have like, how many shares do I have? I have like 10 or something like that. Carbonated Bears, happy birthday boy. Thank you for standing against the AAPI hate by platforming grumps and decoy boys. That's true. I'm a strong Asian ally. Tim's done the Civil War movie was, I mean, he's allowed to not like it, but I didn't agree with it. His other takes are fine. I don't listen to him about pop culture.
I don't mind trolls. Trolls can be fun, and that's activity in the chat.
Ever.
No racism, no doxing.
And also harassing you that the Bears.
Don't violate the terms of service,
hey,
basically.
Bears are cute. I'll give you that, Bears fans.
Terms of
I don't know
service.
if I think that quarterback.
I should set some up for whenever a new person jumps in, though, that they have to click on.
Traded down and drafted the receiver.
I don't even know where that's at, really.
If that quarterback is everything, I suspect that someday the Bears will be play Fallout. I played one of the Fallouts for like a little while, but everybody that I talk to that likes Fallout games said the series is good. And then like Tim came flying in with the Fallout sucks, it's boring. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Everybody who likes Fallout is telling me the show is good. I'm still debating whether I should go see part 2 in the theater. Might as well just wait now, right? It's been out for long enough.
I think it's already
I don't know.
available.
I guess is that one of those movies that would be good to see in IMAX? Like, I guess if you're gonna go see it in IMAX. I saw I'll tell you this though. I saw Ghostbusters Frozen Empire in IMAX and it didn't make it any better. Was it Dune 2? One of the movies got leaked on Twitter already, by the way.
And basically the only reason I make so many people mods on my channel is it's usually people that keep coming back. And I want you the ability to be able to drop links of other folks and help their channels out. Kind of like Callahan, Trucking with Callahan does. I'm really supportive of that because that's the kind of thing that got my channel up over 500. And actually I hit 600 today. 600 subs today. So that's cool.
Walter Goggins is incredible. I heard he eats in that movie or in the show. I heard he does really, really good. Yeah, I was surprised how good Fallout was. Not much girl bossing, hardly gay in sight, fair amount of fan service. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not calling anybody out, but I saw some people in my space being like, "Oh, it's woke. It has this one scene."
Oh, froze. Froze.
It looks like
I appreciate it.
trash,
That's usually my daily driving to and from work or whatever channel, or a backup if I've used up all my notifications here on the main channel. So generally most of my daily driving is on that channel, and it's a backup for, I live with one strike all the time because I play just about anything. And I've got one strike. I think it's not going to be done till June. So I get another one, I'm going to catch a suspension. So
But from what I see, people that like
I literally live on one strike almost all the time. So I got to have that backup channel, and it's a completely different email and everything. So I keep it separated. And that's why I stream to Rumble and stuff too, because I mean, I don't know, YouTube may have at one point just say, "Fuck you, Doc. We're tired of your free speech." I'm doing a lot better on Rumble lately too. Right now there's down to 2, but there was like 11 people in there earlier. Kilted, Anna, Jacob, they're all in there.
Thank God there's a notification when you go live. It reminded me to unsubscribe. Oh, and leave that comment. Don't forget. If I was into trans people, I mean, she'd be at the higher end of the list, I would suspect.
Yeah, I got 204 followers on Rumble now.
All right, I think
on the channel. One thing that's weird about Rumble is that you have two things. You have your user and you have your channel. A lot of people will see me in other people's chat on Rumble and then just like the user, but that's not helping the channel. I appreciate that, but they have to. inDOCtriNATION is my name on Rumble, but inDOCtriNATION Live is the channel. So. Like I said, I do have a locals too, but I don't ever really stream to that because all I got is, unless I have a quick message or something. But as far as live streaming on locals, because until I get enough followers on there, they only let me stream 30 minutes at a time.
I tend to believe Blair, but again, I barely see it for him. So yeah, Monday's videos will be
Yeah, I'm rebuilding my X account too. I had over 1,000 followers on X on my personal account, but I still haven't been. It's been over a year now. It was last April that it got banned, and they won't even tell me why. So I just made a new one for the channel. That way you can't say that I'm trying to create, a new one, because it's for the channel. And I stream to that from time to time. I can't do it with Prism, but I can do it. Yeah, I love the shit show of it. And it has. I will say it's gotten better since Elon took over. But I mean, Elon was in control when I got banned, so. I never got banned before that. I mean, I got some suspensions and stuff because of memes.
She's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I know that. Maybe she used to. As a general rule, I don't try to get too personal with my female employees or cohorts, so I don't ask them a lot of questions like
Whenever
that.
I'm streaming from the desktop, usually I stream to X as well.
But, not that that's like an overly personal question, but that's how you stay out of trouble and you stay,
I may just bite the bullet and switch over to Streamlabs completely. That way I can multi-stream the paid version.
Did you see the dude from Canada?
So I don't have to worry about all the
It's actually
issues with Prism. Prism sometimes works absolutely great, and other times it's horrible. So
I might have to make some videos on Saturday or Sunday because it's so wild. All right, so thanks everybody.
It says there was a cop here, but he's not there anymore.
For tuning in today. We'll see you again live Monday, 5:30 Eastern. Please watch on Rumble, but you don't have to. I'm also available on YouTube for the time being. And Matt says, go to Fuel City Tacos and get elotes. It's corn in a cup. Bro, I can get corn in Wisconsin. Wisconsin has a lot of Mexican food here. We have like a whole part of the city that's all. But if it's in Dallas, I'm only going to be in Dallas for a little bit. OFP says, do a 16-ounce curl for me. I appreciate you. I'll probably do an 8-ounce curl. Just a little mixed drink, but thank you for that. All right, we'll see
It's
you guys
free.
Monday.
You can multi-stream for it. It just doesn't plug into X yet.
And cool. See you.
I used to use it on the desktop all the time too, but I usually just use StreamYard now, paid version of that, so I can. It's just a lot lighter. I mean, if I had my big desktop working, I'd be using a heavier streaming software, but StreamYard is nice because I can do it through a laptop and just click different tabs and stuff. All right, that show's over. Let's see who else is live. Alex Jones has got Paul Barnes on. We got Brand for Liberty. What's he got going on? Yeah, and they've been improving it quite a bit. I mean, to be able to multi-stream more than 2 channels, it's like $40 a month, but I mean, I'll probably reduce that down to the cheap version if I go with Streamlabs full time, even for mobile. I'm still trying to debate it.
It's absolutely free unless you pay. Did you know that you can start a claim with America's
All my
It's so easy.
loyalty game and stuff like that we have here, these points, and you see these gambles and stuff that people are doing, you get points just by chatting. Every 5 minutes you're granted some points, but On my birthday, I'm giving away a bag of Roaster's Choice coffee bag coffee and a coffee bag coffee hat, since I'm an affiliate for them. So my birthday is just over a month away, so there's still plenty of time. The contest just started, so in fact, I think I should grant the people that are in chat now some points, and that's what we're gonna do.
And personally, I don't think it's hateful. I was on his morning show and the clip went viral. And he just keeping it real. Let's play the clip of her and what she said to this poster.
Yeah, you'll have that depending on where you live, for sure. If you're definitely near a border, you got that poor guy.
Thank you for telling me your pronouns. I was correct about that.
What contest? What do you mean, what contest? I did a community post on it. Check my community post. How's it going, girl? The camera. Hang on. You think think these points are just for fun? They are on my driving channel. They're pretty much useless on my driving channel, but on the main, they are worth something. Tucson, okay.
With this type of
You watch Robert Gouveia?
They humiliate you. They shame you if you can abide by the theology, which in fact not consistent. If you're a singular person, you have to be a singular person.
Girl, the camera. He's in Phoenix.
You can only be a singular person or a plurality of people. You cannot be a plural person. That's not consistent with the English language. If you were in English class, you would probably be kicked out of the class. You would probably fail in your grades because you would be improperly using pronouns. And I'm okay with a person saying, I'm going to say this, but I'm also okay with a person challenging another on that time. Saying, look, I don't agree with you. You don't need to tell me what you want to do. Or you biologically or not. Let's act the reality. You on my show, but I do on my show, and I'm on my show. But I don't think it was me. I think it was before I would have said it. Nowadays, it's like, no, we got to fight back. You cannot let what they would say insane, brutal assault. Like, you can't let people who are operating in delusion somehow set the truth. So shout out to this lady.
I like him, man. That's why I'm pissed that the quartering changed his normal broadcast time. Usually, he'd always done it at 1 p.m. Eastern. Now he's doing it at 5:30.
Anyway,
And Robert Gouveia goes on at 6 for 2 hours. So, and of course, Jeremy's always late, so I never even get to hear hardly any of his show anymore. I don't call people anything. I could do it as a joke, but I don't call people shit. A lot of people think I'm Republican. Nothing. Well, Brandon went into the lead. Nice. Oh, Dove is up to like 48.90 on points. We got nobody over 1 million yet. The highest one is like 239,000. That's Brandon. Oh, I was joking. I was joking and probably a little intoxicated too. So there's that. All right, 10,000 to everybody who's in the chat right now. Where am I? Well, we're heading to Cleveland. We're about 45 minutes away from our destination. I got a little bit of work I got to do out there. I brought the pug with me. Patrick McDavid. I can listen to some of him too. He's sleeping though. Pretty much removed the shirt he had on. Whoa, fuck. Move the camera from the front just as this truck in front of me fucking went sideways. He's sleeping.
With the one and only.
He's sleeping in the back. So once you out, gamble all, I think the most you can do is like 30,000 or something like that. So if you do all, the most you'll lose is 30,000. You'll notice too, if you run out of money, people will just grant you money. You go.
You cannot mention the word hip hop and talk about power players that directly influence the entire game without saying the name.
Do exclamation point points.
One of the hardest things to do in an industry like
Or
this,
exclamation point top.
a lot of people are trying to
Top gives you the top 10.
is to try to manage three things. You try to stay loved, respected, and feared. It is very hard to do.
I don't think you have 30,000.
One of those that was able to do
Yeah, it's gonna make you go wait for the timeout now.
there's a lot of people that maybe
All is 30,000.
you're talking about Rockefeller founder.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let you do it. You don't have. I don't think you have that many. It's gonna make you do the cool down period.
You're talking about working directly and signing Kanye. If you watch Kanye's documentary, you will see the scene where Dame is sitting up on the stage like this, and he's saying, "You can ask Kanye a question," and then Kanye just commentary and all the stuff that's going on. Again, we can go on with names left and right, and honestly, with all the there's a lot of names that are coming up. A lot of them can speak on those topics that know a lot that maybe others wouldn't want them to talk about and stay quiet. I think when
Yeah, but
on the top 10 list of people that can comment on a lot of this stuff specifically,
that changes quickly. When people start getting over 100,000 and you start doing gamble all and stuff like that, it starts to really blow up. The last contest I had was like 2.5 months long. And I gave away one of Bao's Voodoo Piggies Genesis series. So that was to get me over the monetization hump. So do exclamation point points. It'll tell you where you're at. You're not in the top 10 because you don't play it that much.
obviously there's a lot of things I want to go through here with the time that we have to do lots of stuff. That
You are on there. I just saw your name.
For a guy like you, we've watched you from the other side, right? We've watched you in.
Hang on, let me see. Let me pull. Oh, Streamlabs already gone. All right, never mind. Already closed.
And your fiber in your interview with Breakfast Club.
There you go.
Entrepreneurship, business, hustle.
It'll tell you how many you got. There you go, 13,500. Okay, that's a good start. Just do all, gamble all, or raid all. You know, raid and heist are the same thing. Because technically, I've got mine, the wording on mine, for like a Viking raid instead of the pirate raid that it is on default. Yeah, 82 more seconds. I think it's 4 minutes between gambles. Yeah, I don't think you've waited long enough either, girl. It'll tell you. Oh, no, it lets you go. Somebody else jump in there with Dove. The more people, the higher percentage chance you have of winning the raid. With one person, it's like 50-50 whether or not you win. Yeah, I changed all the wording though. It was all pirate speak and stuff like that, but even for the results. I was bored one night. I was playing with it. Jump in there with them. Do raid all, girl. Alright, this is boring. Oh, made it back and won. See? Won 4,000. You. Yeah, you got about 3 people. Someone somewhere has less. Matter. What's up, brother? Looking for a good stream to put in the background if I don't. Oh shit, I missed Freeman's stream.
I'm not from Lincoln County to give you a little update on what's going on in Lincoln County yesterday after Courtney got out of jail. By the way, this is, I'm not going to give background at this moment. I've just done 2 or 3 live streams in the last 2 days. So look at the previous live streams for context. Sorry. Lincoln County Sheriff's Department who stole Courtney's license and then arrested her for allegedly running a couple of traffic citations. They're refusing to give her license back. Her attorney has reached out multiple times. He even met with the undersheriff yesterday and asked for her license back. And we're talking about them just physically taking her license. It's not like it's suspended or something like that. They took her physical license away from her when they arrested her in retaliation for her exposing one of their dirty cops. And they're refusing to give her license back. Her physical license. So I just thought that I would let you guys know that that's what's going on. I guess I'm going to call up there real quick and see why they're doing that. I doubt they'll answer my call. I doubt they'll get anywhere with it. I believe that by next week we'll probably have at least 1 lawsuit filed against them. And going to seek an injunction also against them so that hopefully the court can tell them, no, he can come back into the building, and you can't restrict him. But in the meantime, let me give him a call and see if I can do anything, and then you guys can. If anybody's got any ideas, Lincoln County Sheriff's Department.
Ooh, a 91, nice.
Well, they disconnected their phone number. Holy smokes! No. Because I called a different number last time. That's not it. Here it is.
It's been raining for 48 hours here, Toe. My yard is fucking flooded. Well, he's got a lawsuit against him anyway. They trespassed him from both the Sheriff's Department and the county. MCC, or Michigan Constitutional Crusader, had a very good day in court today against that girl that he had to smurf, that pulled the knife on him.
Back? Or you think I'm gonna be on hold?
She charged him with assault. So I guess it went good today in court. He didn't say exactly what happened. He said it went good. He said they did lift his in-state only part of his bond restriction. So he said he's going to be coming down to Ohio pretty soon. Yeah, some lady he was doing some window shopping, and I think it was Grand Rapids or Battle Creek. I'm not sure which one, or maybe even Kalamazoo, but I think it was Grand Rapids. And some lady came out, got in his face, and he pulled his pepper spray out. As a warning, she grabbed a knife out of her purse and opened it up on him. So he sprayed her. I think it's still posted on his. He might have been told to take it down until the court's over with.
Hello? I think they just picked back up and hung up on me. Hello? Hello? Yeah, they just hung up on me. She really was a sweetheart, though. I was,
Some Scooby
I
gear.
talked to the guy, yeah, the night, well, excellent. Yeah, I talked to the guy.
I am Patty certified, PADI.
We were gonna go in.
I don't know if any of you guys know what that means.
And then on the night shift, I was going to go in and I figured she wouldn't want to come out.
I
She wouldn't
was.
want nothing
I think
to
it's
do with me, but
expired.
I was just going to leave it out.
I don't know, does it ever expire?
Leave it
It's
out.
been a long time since I've been scuba diving.
She was sweet. Good lady. That night dispatcher. I don't even remember what her name was because I have a hard time remembering names at all. But good. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with Courtney's driver's license. I don't know why they would just hang up on her. Just trying to get Courtney's driver's license back, and by that I don't mean that the DMV or someone suspended it. I mean the police took it when they arrested her.
It's just a certification for scuba. There's a couple different ones. That's one of the biggest ones.
James Freeman, I was trying to figure out about Courtney's license, how and when we can come get it. Did they just hang up, or did it get dropped, or because I never talked to anybody?
I have no idea. Did my partner transfer you?
Yeah, someone had transferred me, and then.
Came back to me, so that's good. They didn't pick up. So would you like me to have them call you back?
Sure. Who's this?
Oh, my name is Jeanette, and take a message if you like.
Jeanette, you said?
Jeanette.
Jeanette. Okay. What's your last name?
Is that necessary?
Well, it is for my records. I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, I have to.
Yeah, they just kept it.
Okay. No, that's fine if you don't want to give it. It's just that I have to have a full name for my report, so it's just easier if you give it rather than me having to do open records request. But it's not a big deal. I don't, you know.
I'm not being interviewed, and I'm just doing my full name.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just letting you know that I have to put everyone's name on the report that I deal with, and so it's like it's not a thing. It's not a big deal. If you, like I said, if you don't want to give it, I know some people aren't comfortable. We just get it through open records request. So it's not a big. See, you don't want to just voluntarily give it though, is that right?
I do not.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Jack. No problem. So where were we at though? Sorry, I got distracted trying to get your name. Where were we at?
I guess you need to talk to Lisa.
Yes. So we're trying to get Courtney's driver's license back. They pulled her over a couple days ago, and they kept her driver's license. I'm just trying to figure out how and when she can come and get it. I mean, it should be so simple and easy. I mean, I can have her attorney. Maybe you could just bring it to her attorney. Would that work?
I have nothing to do with that, and I don't know what to tell you, so I need to go. I have somebody on hold waiting for me to answer.
Oh, hello? I'm sorry, did I do something wrong? I didn't mean to... Did I do something wrong? I thought she was getting me... I could be wrong. I thought she was getting me somebody... I thought she was saying she was going to get me a lieutenant, or she was going to have a lieutenant call me back or something. But I guess she didn't want to take my phone number. I don't know. That was weird. I didn't feel like... I know I'm socially awkward, but is it just me, or was the conversation not done there? Hello? I mean, I have been told by my wife and kids that I'm mean, and I don't know, I think I'm just really personable. I don't mean to be, I thought I was just being personable, but I mean, I just need to...
Yeah, Brandon's been busted it, Jared.
Am I being weird? Like, dude, I'm like tripping out on why. Hello? I'm just tripping out on why. Am I being like gaslit right here? But I mean, it feels like she's blowing me off and just... Am I being rude? Am I being nasty? Am I like being unreasonable? Because I feel like either there's something wrong that like somebody who works in a government, who works for us as a public servant, just hang up. I guess I'll try and Lincoln County.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time, dude. Usually you come roaring in there, so, and you're in here more often than almost anybody, so yeah, it's a bad area. Dove.
I think it's gonna call the same. It's calling the same number.
It's not you. It's my stream.
It's all the same number. It looks like. Okay.
It should be better now. Youngstown, we're getting off the turnpike here.
Hi, Lincoln County. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. This is James.
How are you today?
I'm doing all right. I think, what's your name?
Mary?
Mary. Did I speak with you yesterday, Mary?
No, sir.
Okay, what department are you in?
I'm in solid waste.
Solid waste. Okay, I don't know what department. I was trying to speak with the police department about, or the sheriff's department, sorry, about getting my friend's driver's license back. The police officer that pulled her over a couple days ago took it home with him. And I was trying to get a hold of them to get it back, but it seems like there's something wrong with their phone lines because we keep on getting disconnected. Honestly, I don't know because I'm on the phone with you right now. I mean, I spoke to him a couple of times. I'd have to look at my call log to see what number I'm calling. But I mean, I know I've got the right number because I've spoken to him a couple of times, but it just oddly keeps on disconnecting like over and over and over again. The call just keeps dropping.
I mean, we have a very old system here in the county, so that's one of the items that they working on to upgrade the phone system, but
it is very strange. I mean, it's very strange, isn't it? Does that happen often?
unfortunately it does.
Okay.
We have an entire office up in Reynosa that none of their phones work as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's quite frustrating.
Oh my gosh. So we need to probably need to tax people more to get that phone system fixed, huh?
I wouldn't say tax people more. I think we just need to get work on the project.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I love helping out community and making things happen and making things work. So, I mean, if there's anything I can do to help out, you can let me know. Yeah, of course. In the meantime, though, I mean, really the only business I was trying to conduct is getting my friend's driver's license back. So, I mean, I'd be happy to talk with you all day and chat about all kinds of things, from phone systems to, you know, your favorite place to eat or your favorite place to travel to or whatever. But I really need to get my friend's license back.
And I don't have anything to do with that. I don't even really work with insurance companies, so I'm not sure how to help you.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. I'm kind of a problem solver type of person, so I'm just trying to think of ways that. So, are you in the same building as the sheriff's department?
No, I'm in a different building.
How far away are you from it?
No, I'm in a different building.
Oh, geez, that's like what, a half hour away? I wonder if I could call someone else in the building and maybe have them bring a cell phone over to the people that I need to talk to, or, I mean, I'm just trying to problem solve here, you know?
Right, I don't know if they're going to allow employees
Join the heist.
to do the operations to help
The
them.
raid.
Well, I mean, what do you mean daily operations? Like, isn't the daily operations to, like, uphold the law, protect and serve, take care of business? Like, I mean, this is part of their daily operations, would be getting Courtney her driver's license back that they took. So it's not like it's like a weird or out of the ordinary or some, like, you know, something that doesn't have to do with county business. It's very much county business, right? So maybe there's like someone who has a county cell phone. Because I mean, it would make sense. We wouldn't want them using their personal cell phones. But maybe there's someone who's got a county cell phone who could help us out, since you guys are on landlines, right?
Oh yeah, Kava.
So it seems it may just be a problem with the landline phones, and maybe there's somebody with a county cell phone that could call me from there.
There might be. They want to talk to you on the official. They're the ones who have some of us have county cell phones.
Okay, and by the way, when I called you, ma'am, I understand.
Hey, Dwayne, thanks for the like on
and I
Facebook.
understand this isn't even your department, and so I do really appreciate you trying to help me out. It's just the number I dialed here though was actually for the city or the county manager's office, and then it forwarded me to you. So, is the county manager in? So maybe I could talk to them, because I really appreciate how willing you are to do everything you can to be helpful, but I don't know if you have a solution for me either. Would that kind of be accurate?
Correct.
Oh, Bitcoin's
And,
down.
we don't have it on
Really? How long has it been vacant for? Okay, did they resign or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was it because of some of the corruption going on over there?
I don't believe so. I think what she said was personal reasons.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I'm sorry. I don't mean to pry. And like I said, I'm really just trying to get that license. But you're so friendly. I feel like we could just go off on a million different conversations. I don't mean to do that. So is there like an assistant county manager?
No, we actually don't have that either.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I got forwarded to you.
Maybe that's the last one.
You're the last line of defense in Lincoln County, are you? You're not going to be resigning soon too, are you?
Hopefully not.
Okay. Well, you're incredibly friendly. You're absolutely wonderful. If you ever feel like resigning and need a new job, I'd love to give you a recommendation in the private sector. I work with a lot of businesses, car dealerships. Hello? Oh, hello? I think, it looks like we're having problems with the phone lines again. I do keep coming back to, and I am making it clear that I'm really just trying to get Courtney's, I think someone might have, maybe I didn't make it clear. I'm sorry, I guess I keep going off on tangents with this lady. I just need Courtney's license back. I just need Courtney's license back. That is it. I'm just maybe I'm awkward. Maybe I feel like I'm just being
Yeah,
friendly.
Kilted's a
And
good
maybe
watch.
I go off
Him and
too much and get off
Midwest
topic
out
too
together
much.
are
She
pretty
was very
good
sweet.
team.
Wonderful lady. I do appreciate her. I don't mean to be. I mean, there are people who tell me that I am creepy. There are people who tell me, look, man, you're kind of socially awkward, dude. I don't mean to be. Let's try again. I get it. She probably can't handle my problem, but maybe there's,
Thank you for calling the offices of Lincoln County. Chief Managerial Office press 5. For the Assessor's Office, press 4. For the Clerk's Office, press 6. For the Treasurer's Office, press 7.
Ooh, look at that little private jet landing there.
575-258-8533. If you know the extension number of the person you're trying to reach, please dial it now.
no, it's Lincoln County, New Mexico.
Transferring call. Please hold.
Isn't that where Young Guns takes place? Billy the Kid? Was that Lincoln County? Was that New Mexico?
It's kind of ironic that, yeah, as someone's saying in the comments there, it's kind of ironic that they sent me to the solid waste department. They literally sent me to the department that handles shit. Was that ironic or was that intentional? Are they trying to tell me something when I try to call and they forward me
Arizona?
to the shit handling department, literally?
Okay. I'm sure there's like a Lincoln County in almost every state.
I'll tell you what, if they did,
All the bigger
that's a good
states,
troll.
anyway.
If that's what they did, which I kind of think it is, that's a
Venezuela,
good troll.
Arizona?
I
Okay.
ain't gonna lie, that's funny. I'll give you that, Sheriff Wood. That's funny. Call the governor. The governor doesn't want to hear from me. I'm suing the governor. Look it up, Springer v. Grisham. I'm suing the New Mexico governor. Springer v. Grisham. She's not gonna talk to me. She might talk to you guys, but she's not going to talk to me. They got me. And you know, dude, when you get got, you get got. I got got. That was, you know what, at least if you're going to get me, make it funny. Make it fun. And that was fun. But seriously, I need the license though. I mean, we can have fun. I love goofing off. I love having fun. That's totally hilarious. But we do need the license. We do need to get the business handled as well. Hey, if you guys could do me a personal favor too, if you guys are reaching out to them, for help. I mean, look, you're your own people, but one thing that I would strongly urge you to do is please don't do anything illegal. These people are breaking the law left and right. There's some good ones in there. There really is. There's some good people over there. But then there's others who are breaking the law left and right. And I would like to
Hey,
be
Hugh.
able to keep it that way, that they're the ones breaking the law, and we're not. And we're just trying to handle the business that needs to be handled. So for those of you who join in reaching out and trying to accomplish things and get things done with these people, I know that there's a troll army that literally goes and does horrible things and tries to pretend that they're associated or affiliated with me. And I can tell you that anybody who's doing anything illegal is not associated or affiliated with me. And I definitely strongly urge people to try to push their government to do the right thing through legal means, and to try to hold their government accountable to the law through legal means. But certainly don't encourage anyone acting the way that they act and doing things that are illegal. That would make us as bad as them. You know what? Let me hang up and address a comment I saw here. 0 good people in government, like 0 good people in the mafia, and that is an excellent point. But I do respectfully disagree. And here's my perspective, and here's why I say that. Has anybody ever known somebody who's gotten into crime, that even the government recognizes as crime? Maybe a street gang or something like that, or maybe the mafia. If you've ever known anybody who's gotten into something like that, is in the private sector crime rather than public sector crime, a lot of times they don't get into it because they have a criminal mind and because they want to do bad things to people. A lot of times they're just trying to eat, and they just don't know a better way. They're just trying to feed their families. They're just trying to put a roof over their head, and they just haven't evolved to the level that you and I have, where we don't beat people up and steal their stuff. And so a lot of them, I genuinely believe, are not purely evil people who go to work every day and say, "Oh, I'm doing this because I want to hurt people." They just don't understand yet. Like a 2-year-old who steals another 2-year-old's cookie. They've got to be taught, but a lot of times it's not really malicious. The 2-year-old just saw the cookie and took it, and needs to be taught, needs to be spanked, or told, hey, it's not okay to steal other people's stuff. And so that's how I see a lot of these government employees. Yes, they're not doing things that are right, but a lot of times they don't know it, and you just got to swat them on the butt and tell them no. And hopefully eventually, if they're good people, eventually they'll start to learn, hey, you know what? You're right. I don't like people stealing my stuff. I don't like people. I like to genuinely believe that most people in this world are at least trying to be good people and do good. That most people in this world don't wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I want to hurt people today. Most of us don't do that. Now, there are people who wake up in the morning, I believe, and say, hey, I want to hurt people. And that includes people like Sheriff Ward. And for those people, I have no mercy. You need to be in prison. But for those who are reachable, I'd rather reach them. Get them out of that life of crime.
Unless you want to.
Before it even connected that time. Okay, well, I don't want to. It looks like I may be at a dead end here. I'll try a couple more times. But it looks like I may be at a dead end. We're just trying to get Courtney's license back. *67 your phone number. It doesn't make a difference. I mean, it shouldn't matter. I shouldn't have to hide my identity to get proper service. I appreciate the thought, though, the idea, though, Mark. There, it's always good for us to share ideas. Thank you. That's all right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I don't know what more to do at this point. It's, you know, it appears that their phone lines are just trashed. If you guys can get anything done, I'm sure Courtney would appreciate it. If you guys are able to help her get her license back, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. If anybody's got any ideas or any strings that they can pull, putting this out there. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
That was kooky. Kooky. Trying to add a couple of you guys to. It's gonna be under my channels. Oh, express lane, fuck that. Manage. Weird. What's the content? Edit? Maybe? No. No, that's not what I want. I don't have a description on my channel. That's weird. I'll have to look at this online. Weird stuff. 1.6 miles. I need to go to the right. This guy is not going to let me over. So we need to accelerate a little bit. Trying to get over. Brakes going on, brakes coming on. We need to brake on the freeway, guys. But everybody's doing it. And I lost the check. Sparkly hard. Slots is a hard one to win, but when you do win it, it's a big payoff. I can only think of about a dozen people since I started this that have won the slots. Ooh, we're almost here, buddy. You already took your shirt off? Alright, I ain't gonna put it back on yet. Yeah, everyone wants to win on the slots.
Okay, A-Price.
Hi, buddy. Hey, look who's awake. Say hi. Hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi.
You awake, yes I am. There you can go.
Hi, Bobby. What? Yes. We're almost there. Go see Miss June. He loves one of the therapists here, Miss June. It's his girlfriend. It's his girlfriend. Is Miss June your girlfriend? We're about 1 minute away, it says.
405935 833626, approximately 4.5 miles southeast of Finley. Copy, I'll be right there.
This is our one of the outpatient centers here.
1394, Ever Downs and Key, County 48, Ohio, John Boy Everett, 2740.
Intensive outpatients.
2740.
Let's just park. We're the ones that would be calling on the cars, so I'm not gonna, I'm gonna park close. Not gonna make the doggy go too far. All right, guys. I'll fire it back up for the drive home after I eat and stuff. Talk to you later. Thanks for riding with me, keeping me safe. Weather is shitty. Peace.